morning, Shawnee, and welcome to the Renegade Morning Show. Today is Friday, April 11th, and it's a day 4. It's a low of 40 degrees and a high of 48. I'm Maya.
And I'm Jess. Maya, I like your shirt.
Oh, thanks. I like yours.
Thank you.
I got mine at Medford Memorial. They're doing this really cool show called SpongeBob the Musical this weekend.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Insane.
Attention, Shawnee! April is month of the military child. This month is all about shining the spotlight on children whose parents serve in the military and honoring the enduring sacrifices their families make. Please wear purple on Wednesday in order to help support military children. Your support is much appreciated. Remember, on Wednesday, wear purple.
Hey, Jess, it's April.
Yay!
Temperatures are getting warmer?
Maybe.
It sort of feels like spring.
Yeah, and you know what that means?
1 week till spring break! And with spring break comes more time to finish my movie list. It's been piling up.
Well, I have a new movie that came out to add to it.
What movie?
Well, it's the ever-popular Minecraft movie! As a child, I yearned for the mines, and now they're here.
I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about it. Should we go see it?
Well, David and Kai have a review of it for us to check out.
Roll the clip.
A Minecraft movie is a Warner Brothers live-action movie based on the popular game Minecraft. In the past, Mojang, the creators of Minecraft, have tried to make a sort of story mode for the game, but most people forgot about it. R.I.P. Minecraft story mode.
Henry and his sister Natalie moved to a new town as it was their mother's dying wish. Henry is a nerd who loves drawing machines like jetpacks. Steve doesn't fit in with normal life and decides to fulfill his childhood dream, mining. While mining, he finds the Orb of Dominance, which allows him to enter the world of Minecraft. He sends his dog to hide it, as the main villain, Malgosha, wants to use it to take over the overworld. His dog Dennis hides it under his waterbed, and it gets put up for a storage auction. Garrett the Garbage Gamer, Gamer of the Year 1989, is a person stuck in the past and is quickly learning that won't work. He is threatened with eviction, and his attempt to get money failed, as he instead finds the Orb of Dominance in the storage auction.
This movie sparked controversy because it was live action and people hated the CGI. Personally, I got used to the CGI, but it was still jarring. The CGI characters aren't in the movie that much, and the infamous sheep only shows up a couple of times. The sets are actually really good, and I think they're pretty faithful to the game. My personal favorite parts of the movie was the vice principal and nitwit Roman. Nitwit is voiced by Matt Berry, the voice of Bubbles from the SpongeBob movie Sponge Out of Water, and other various voices in other movies. The movie itself is a 6 out of 10 at most, but the theater experience was a 10 out of 10. Every time a meme was repeated,
chicken jockey,
everyone in the theater clapped. This is Kai the artist.
And David, signing off.
I love all forms of media, movies, books, music.
Well, since you mentioned music, Tyler has a new addition to Davis' discography for us.
I wonder what album he has for us now.
Everyone, and welcome back to Davis Discography, the show where I take your album recommendations, give them a listen, and rate the album on a scale from 1 to 5 stars. This week's album recommendation is a classic in the R&B soul genre, and as of recently, has become one of my favorite albums I've covered on the show. Frank Ocean's Blond is unlike any other album I've covered on this show, in the sense that the tracks are categorized into seasons of the calendar year. The first half takes us through the summer and fall, while the latter half takes us through winter and spring. The first track, unfortunately, is poor. The auto-tuning combined with the lyrics doesn't really set a great tone for the album, and if you're a first impressions kind of person like I am, then this song might just ruin the whole album for you. But moving on to tracks like Ivy, Pink and White, and Solo touch on Ocean's love life and how his relationships with his partners were toxic, shallow, and how he still felt feelings for them even after they had moved on. The fall tracks like Nights and Close to You talk about Ocean's bitterness and resentment towards himself and his partner, feeling like he's trapped in the world of purposelessness and longing for love. Entering the winter season, Pretty Sweet is possibly the most interesting track on the album, as its music and beat makes you feel like you're speeding down a highway, raging at all the problems the day is throwing at you. Facebook Story is a powerful interlude that touches on social media and how people can obsess over their personal image, so much to the point that it can end relationships that at one point seemed perfect. As we enter the final season, spring, we're treated to songs of remorse and reflection. White Ferrari talks about Ocean's brother's death and the impact that it had on him, while Siegfried talks about his self-doubts, struggles to find his place in life, and eventual acceptance of who he is as a person. Blond is an incredible album about heartbreak, loss, trauma, and eventual acceptance of oneself. It's an incredible listening experience, and I highly recommend you hear it all the way through. This album is going to get an easy 5 out of 5 star rating. If you guys have any albums you would like to see covered on the show, email me at 231-226@lrstudents.org. That's all from me, and now back to you, hosts.
And finally, with so much going on in the world, it can be hard to keep track of it all.
So we have James in the studio to help. Let's see what current events have been happening.
Good morning, Renegades. We've got some more headlines this week. Bioresearchers have brought back an extinct animal, the direwolves. This is marking an exciting turn in the world of science. Stranger Things is getting a live Broadway show in the upcoming months. And in retaliation of the tariffs, China has implemented their own taxes on American goods. Mass chaos has been unleashed upon every movie theater across the country, as people will do basically everything to show their support for the Minecraft movie and Jack Black. If you plan on going, maybe bring an umbrella. That's all for this week. Let's go back to the hosts.
Well, that's all for today. Tune in every Monday through Thursday for the Shawnee Wake Up and every Friday for the Renegade Morning Show. I'm Jess.
And I'm Maya. Have a great weekend, Shawnee.